Welcome to Houston, Texas and Minute Maid Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Houston Astros. Luke Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Houston Astros are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
Just about set, and on the hill, the lefty, Robert Valdez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game. You just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Gene Segura stands in here, leaves that one down.
First pitch, 110.
Next offering is down low. The 2-0 is in for a strike. That misses. 3 balls and a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Stays alive. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. In the dirt, gets away from Maldonado. Runner at first with no outs here. And there's the strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. In the dirt, no advance, 3 balls and a strike. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Jordan. Valdez back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And he deals. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here comes a pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
And now here is Harper. The pitch. That one misses, and that is ball one. And the 1-0. On the ground. Altuve tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Bottom of the first. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball one. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next one is off the plate. 2-2. Pitch. Up the middle. Story sends it over to first. One up, one down.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Kyle Tucker.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Batting third, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. With 5 RBIs on 3 hits in the series. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. In that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
The next pitch misses. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. And that'll do it. Nothing into Houston first. Played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. Back here in Houston, here's Nicholas Castellanos. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Next offering down low and in the dirt. That hits the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Two now. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And a pitch. The other way. Tucker makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Chris Bryant stands in for the Phillies. The wind and the pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
First baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And a pitch. And that's outside. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-0. Next one misses, 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. (3-1) now. And a swing and a miss.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a pitch. And there's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And now the lefty. Back up the middle and a base hit.
I could watch base hits like that
Batting
one
fifth.
all day long,
Third
and so
baseman.
could every hitting coach in the
Alex.
league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Alex Bregman. Moved to first. Altuve back safely. Here comes a pitch. And takes low for ball one. The next offering misses. And the count is 2-0. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Suarez picks to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
3-1 is on the way. And that's ball four.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now it's the DH, Jake Myers. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
First offering misses the mark. Kicks and deals. Line drive. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Castellanos whips it back in. And that holds the runner at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So digging in, Chas McCormick. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And he deals. There's a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Bregman on third. Myers stands at second. No outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit all over it. And clearly, he just got a little too excited. It was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Aledmys Diaz now. The pitch. Liner, base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 3-0.
gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. And a pitch. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle.
The pitch.
Tucker.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground, right side. Segura picks it up. Segura throw to first. And Tucker is retired.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. 3 for 7 in the series so far. The pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two outs.
No, that's the ball.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-2.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 5 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back. JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
1 ball, no strike.
The lefty, the 1-0. Ooh.
Oh, that's down.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. The other way, and he beats the shift. Around first, heading for 2. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Segura.
Gene Segura at the plate here. And a pitch. That just misses. And that's ball 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Ball 1, no strikes to Segura. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 3-1.
1 strike.
No outs. Runner on second. And he walked him.
Take your bit.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate.
Up
The
next
game
for
plan that he's
Philadelphia,
sticking to. He's just
the
not going
designated
outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That one's in there, 0-1. Oh, 1 down.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a 1-2. That misses. The count now 2-2. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away. Now it's the power speed combo. Brandon Jordan. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Real Muto coming home. He scores. It's 5-1. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Harper now. Valdez moved to first. Jordan back in standing. And here it comes. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Pickoff move to first. Jordan back easily. Left-hand batter waits. In for a strike, and that is strike 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The tag, safe. It's 5-2.
The right fielder, number 4, Nick Castellanos.
Man at first, Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns
the kick to the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball in there safely. Runner leads away at second. That one misses. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a pitch. And there's a ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that one fouled off. The 3-1. Oh, that drilled him. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 5 and the Phillies 2. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now Jose Altuve.
For the Astros.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here comes a pitch. Out towards left center. Jordan on the move to his right. Puts it away for the out.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So up next, Alex Bregman. A walk and a run scored his first time. And he deals. And there's the strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Yo, 1. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. Way out front for strike 2.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
And he grounds one to the right side. Segura collects it. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter,
Jake Myers up next for the Astros.
This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The pitch. Good eye right there. And the 1-0. That pitch in for a strike. That's strike 1. Next one is off the plate. And it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
At the belt and fires. He fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Bouncer to Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Astros are down quietly, and it remains 5-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
The wind of the pitch. They say you win.
No ball. One strike.
The wind to kick the pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next offering is downstairs.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged for the out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Foul ball. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1. Next pitch misses. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Swung on, belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Ball to strike. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Hoskins pushes it foul. Backed off the plate that time. The wind and the pitch. Got him looking. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Phillies down in order. They trail at 5-2. Back here in Houston, and stepping in is the speedy Chas McCormick. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Suarez back to work. That misses off the outside edge.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
2-0 the count.
Two-0. Slapped foul. And the pitch. That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat.
Leading off,
play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The pitch. Diaz looks at a strike. Second trip to the plate for him. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bailey Falter up and throwing for Joe Girardi. McCormick gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. In the air, foul off first. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
The batter, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado digs in now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. And a pitch. Ball one there. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Inside, just missed. And now the lefty. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Here's a 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs. And the batter now, Kyle Tucker. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And the pitch. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out. His second of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 7-2.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. He gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Ranger Suarez will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher now, Bailey Falter. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's Gurriel.
The first baseman,
And
number 10,
here it comes.
Ulieski.
That's in for a strike.
Hell.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Now one missed. The pitch. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Fought off foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And a pitch. Now one out to right. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's 7-2.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
Yeah, we in goal mode, never going slow-mo.
Going.
Back here in Houston, and now it is JT Realmuto. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. A wide to kick the pitch. Going one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 0-1.
That's the ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gurriel sends it to first. And a quick out, number one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the lineup, Gene Segura stands in for the Phillies. And he deals. Bounced up the middle. Altuve slings to first. Segura out in the play. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm now at the plate. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that one sliced foul. And the 0-2. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. On the ground to the left. Over to first, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 5. It's 7-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the pitch. And that's down and away.
1-0.
And that one is in for a strike. And now 2-1.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
2-2.
Pitch misses inside, and it's a full count. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. The pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one is going to go. Jose Altuve will touch them all. His 2nd of the year. It's 8-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Off the plate, 2-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos racing over to make the catch. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now an 8-2 ball game.
Watch me grind. I like go. Anything that flow. I like go.
Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Jordan. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
the left fielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. The pitch. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Jordan aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch misses. 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And a swing and a miss, and there's one down.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And at first, Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. And a pitch. That clips the corner. The pitch. In the air on the infield, Gurriel under it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Trevor Story. 2 for 9 so far in the series. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In the dirt, gets away from Maldonado. And no movement on the bases, it's ball 1. Activity in the Houston bullpen, Christian Javier getting ready to go. Taylor, a lefty, warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. That one is absolutely belted. Pretty well struck. That one is gone. Trevor Story bops one out of here. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-4.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now for the Phillies, Chris Bryant, 1 for 2.
The batter, the third baseman.
And the first offering is not close. And now the lefty. Hammered down the line. And now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies. The pitch. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. And the 1-0.
Yeehaw!
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 8-5. And in at second with an RBI double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Christian Javier gets the ball now, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 53, Christian Javier.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Gene Segura. 3 for 10 in the series so far. And here it comes. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right-hander kick steals. Popped up. Altuve drifts towards it. And that'll do it. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Astros 8 and the Phillies 6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. And a pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. The wind of the pitch.
Strike 2. 0-2.
Stays alive. Out to short. Story handles. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now the catcher up to hit, Martin Maldonado. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And a pitch. There's the strike. Next pitch is outside. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Next offering is down low. And now 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. The wind to kick the pitch. Foul ball there. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that is that. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead at 8-6. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now it's Alec Bohm.
The designated hitter, Alec Bohm.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye in that spot.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Alvarez right there to make the grab. 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder,
Brandon Jordan, the next to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Next offering is down low. Got him. 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper.
Now batting, left fielder, Bryce Harper.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering upstairs.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch is popped up. Diaz under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yohan Lopez.
Number 50.
It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Lopez.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Righty delivers. And that one wrapped foul. Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli
Gurriel up next for the Astros. Good contact guy, good defender. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever and a foul ball. The 0-2.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-2 is the count.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
0-2 now. Upstairs.
That's the ball.
The 1-2.
No, ball.
Good eye right there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Sliced hard, but foul. Three and two now. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Inning over. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Astros 8 and the Phillies 6. Oh, here we go. Pedro Baez.
The human rain delay. He's sped up this year, though.
Trying to protect this lead.
Baez.
We go to the 8th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
The pitch. And ball 1. Kicks and fires. And that one a little bit high. At the belt and fires. Now 3-0. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
No outs, runner at first. Here's Trevor Story. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The pitch. Ball 1 there. The 1-0. That misses. And that's ball 2.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground to third. And it's just foul. That was close. Tying run at the plate. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And a pitch. And it's even up.
1-1.
Castellanos leads off first with 1 away. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. 2-2. Tap to first. To Diaz for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Astros 8 and the Phillies 6. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Sam Coonrod. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 54, Sam Coonrod.
Back here at Minute Maid Park, here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering down in the dirt.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next pitch is outside. Here's a 3-0.
Good. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball in for a strike. Full count now.
Countable.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The pitch. Bregman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Altuve runs. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Not in time. He's safe.
Well, really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Runner at second, nobody out. puts it in the air out towards left center. Jordan pulls it down, and there's one away.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter,
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Coonrod back to work, and that one fouled off.
Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 2 away now. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Runner leads away at second. That's down and in.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. You can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up.
Wow, that ends the inning, so we take a break. 1 left for Houston. They lead at 8-6. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Welcome back, top of the ninth, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And a pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And the 0-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He do it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The next pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And the next pitch is way outside. Next pitch misses way outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
JT Realmuto steps in. And a pitch. Way inside, and that hit him. Gene Segura at the plate here.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
And he deals. There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Realmuto at first, one gone. Next offering misses, and that's ball one. The 1-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Gurriel handles the chance.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Now
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
The pitch. Foul ball. Pickoff throw. Real Muto gets back easily.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
The 0-1. Now 1-1. The 1-1.
See ya. 1-2.
That's outside. Just one out away, trying to close it out. Out there to center. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd. Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long